and welcome back to the channel. This evening you joined me down in Margate, and I've come down here to Dreamland. I'm hoping that as the sun sets, the lights on Dreamland here will come on, because I've got a new filter to test out. KFConcept kindly sent me a 1/4 Pro Mist or Black Mist Filter. Now, black mist filters have several uses. You can use them in Woodland to try and create an ethereal look. You can use them in portraiture to smooth out the skins or skin tones, and you can use them in cityscapes where there's lots of lights, because the black mist filter gives a nice bloom to the light source, and dare I say it and use that word, it's meant to look quite cinematic. So I've come down to Margate tonight, see if I can find some lights and to test out this KFConcept filter. Well, the lights here at Dreamland haven't yet come on, and the sun is starting to dip, although it's quite cloudy out there. So I'm actually going to head down to the steps on the seafront at Margate here, towards the gallery, and see if we can capture an image or two over there, because I can always come back to this Dreamland after the sun sets and we're losing the light, because that's the whole point. I want it illuminated. So we're heading over there now and just see if we can get an image or two over there before we come back after sunset. Well, for this shot here, I've come down onto the beach, got the tripod set pretty low, just to try and get this reflection here in the foreground. You've got the harbour wall and the building here, which I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's a tourist information centre. I'm sure somebody would know and let me know in the comments below if I'm right or if it's something else. But yeah, got the tripod nice and low. This is not really one of the shots that I wanted to test out the new filter with, but I will try it just to see if it makes any difference at all. But this shot is ISO 100 f8 for 1/15th of a second, and that's with no filters at all. But this first image is quite a nice image. I quite like the reflection. I'm just not so keen on the sand. I think there's far too much texture in it. Then we apply the black mist filter, and the results are very, very similar. There may be a very slight difference in contrast, but that's about it. Well, for this next shot, I just managed to swing the camera around in time as the sun was just setting below the harbour wall there, or just behind the harbour wall, and was breaking through a bit of cloud, and there's a bit of water on the sand there that was the sun was reflecting in. So I managed to fire off two shots, one without and one with the filter. The one with the filter was ISO 100 f8 for 1/8 of a second, and the one without the filter was also the same settings, and I'll put both images up on the screen now, and hopefully you can see the difference that black mist filter makes, especially in the reflection and the highlight of the sun. It just gives that nice warm bloom effect to it. It showed up quite well in that shot, I think. With this image here, I thought at the time, wouldn't it be nice if the tide was in and I could actually capture some reflections. So with the power of generative AI, this is what it managed to produce. I think the results are pretty good, really. Scary. Well, for the next shot, I've actually used the K&F Nano X 3-stop ND filter in conjunction with the quarter Black Mist Filter to photograph this building, which is a bit unusual shape on Margate Seafront here, and the lights along the seafront are illuminated, so I'm hoping that that quarter Black Mist filter should make them lights bloom. It was ISO 100 f11 for 8 seconds, and I'll pop that one up on the screen for you now. Well, this is that first image, and if you notice the street lights and the traffic lights in the background there, when I apply the filter, you can just see they get that additional boost, that bit of bloom, the glow around the light source, and I think that's where this filter really shines. Well, my final thoughts on the filter are I quite like it. It's got a very specific job in this instance, and if you've got a strong light source in the scene, it does produce these lovely light blooms, especially on the car headlights there. Looking forward to testing it out on Woodland and maybe even some portraiture scenes, but if you're interested in one of these filters, check out the link below. Well, typically I've come out to shoot the sign at Dreamland, and tonight it's not illuminated. How typical is that? Anyway, I think we managed to capture 1 or 2 more images using the Black Mist Pro filter from KFConcept. If it's something you're interested in and you don't know, K&F are actually holding a Prime event from the 10th to the 20th of July. If that filter or anything else from K&F is that you're interested in, I'll leave a link below, and you can get 20% off anything from the K&F website between the 10th and 14th, and again on the 19th and 20th of July 2024. So if you're in the market for some new equipment, go and check out K&F. If you didn't watch my previous video, I'll leave a link to it up here explaining all about the K&F Prime event. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and 1 or 2 of the images we managed to capture this evening. If you did, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're not already, consider subscribing. Till next time, take care, see you soon. Cheers then.